When you think about the vice presidential debate, one thing that sort of has intrigued me are all the Democrats who at least initially ran out and said, wait till Biden gets hold of Palin in a debate. That does nothing but help Palin. It lowers the expectations for her. It raises the expectations for Biden. And it's almost as dumb as the people who said, well, the great acid test for Palin will be whether she can deliver an acceptance speech off a teleprompter. And of course, she passed the test. I think she'll be well briefed. One thing that's different about that debate, by the way, is in the presidential debate, you have 5 minutes of free-form discussion after each question. The McCain people are absolutely insistent, and I assume they'll get their way, that not happen in the vice presidential debate, because I'm not sure they think, and now I'm going to violate my own rule about lowering expectations, that she has 5 minutes of in-depth discussion about, say, the Balkans.
Hey, you know, I mean, I understand all sides play the expectations game, and we always get sucked into that. And I can only tell you honestly that what I've been saying, what I've been thinking is that I worry about the debate, but if she can get through it, then I think she's likely to continue to be a tremendous asset for the McCain candidacy. And there's only so much coaching you can do on foreign policy. You can learn a lot of names, you can learn a lot of stuff, but there's always something.
You can always just say general, the way Bush did when he couldn't remember Musharraf's
name.
Well,
you know, and there were a lot of us old pros around this town who, if they were asked quickly what's the name of the president of Pakistan, they might not know, because we have a new president as of a couple of weeks ago, Zardini.
You know what they'd say? They'd say Benazir Bhutto's husband.
Yeah, exactly. and so it's an easy gotcha game, and my guess is that someone's going to try to play it on Palin during the debate.
Well, you know, I think they have maybe an even deeper question on the Palin side. They've been hiding her, and you know, there's always a price to be paid for hiding her. They don't let the press at her. She hasn't really, she's read off a prompter. She did it beautifully at the convention. I think it surprised a lot of people, including me. But to hide her from the press and to not give her any real experience on the national level at dealing with questions, tough questions and follow-ups, and debating a guy who's been, you know, Biden been there forever, I think it's a problem.
Well,
I think our problem on our side is just Joe talking too much. And, you know,
that's always been a problem.
Yeah, and going off the point. I mean, he's great if he stays, you know, on his points.
I think it's better not to have the 5 minutes of free-form discussion. Right. But I disagree with each of you on one thing. I think that the McCain campaign has made the right decision to hide her from the press because she's not ready. And their bet is that they can get her ready by the time of the debate. Well, and that's a rational bet. And I disagree with you in the sense that I think if she gets by the debate, she won't become a liability to McCain. I think the asset that she's been has already occurred. It was about a 2-week period.
No,
I don't think it's going to go on.
I completely disagree with the latter point because she is developing, it still has, and I'm talking with these people every day, extraordinary energy going. And I think what happens is every time she gets attacked, all her supporters act like wildebeests and kind of go in a circle around her to protect her from the left-wing carnivores.
Tony, I think you're right about that. I think she's rallied the base. I think she's rallied our base just as much.
But your base was already rallied by Obama. That's what you've been telling us for a year.
No, actually,
you can't back away from that now.
But I think in terms of one of the things the commentary said at the beginning was that she could be there to potentially attract Hillary voters. I think, in fact, she's repelled Hillary voters and has helped consolidate votes among Democratic women.
Let me close my thoughts with the idea that there are different Hillary voters. There's the liberal feminist females, who she's not going to get. Right. And then there are the blue-collar, high school-educated Pennsylvanians and Ohioans, which she got against Obama in the primaries, which Palin may very well get. They're both Hillary Democrats.
You know what? Their husbands are losing their jobs. They may lose their houses. They feel pensions are in trouble. They think they got to move on.
We'll see.